In today's episode of 5 Scary Ghost Videos caught on camera. Number 5. Our fifth scary video comes from the YouTube channel Caballero Paranormal, who walked alone at night to an abandoned building and broadcast everything live. Upon reaching the destination, he begins to explore the ruins room by room, until he heard strange noises around him.
Una persona viva aquí, está canijo. Recuerden que es un sitio de indigentes que pasan aquí la noche. Escuchen. Vamos a ver si no es una persona viva. Buenas noches. Sigan compartiendo, chicos, sigan compartiendo. Y regálenme sus likes. Manifiéstate. Ay, cabrón.
The girl's inexplicable moans and voices began to come from different parts of the building, but as you can guess, he found no one there. After the strange incident, nothing unusual happened for a few minutes, so he decided to climb onto the roof, where he managed to catch something truly terrifying.
Ay, güey. Ay, no mames. Qué pin. Ay, no mames. No mames, no mames, no mames. Me están identificando ahí.
On the roof of the building we see a dark robe that someone is wearing, but after a while, it literally evaporates in the air. This situation scares him, and it is not surprising, as it is a very unusual phenomenon. But that was not the end of the strange events.
Sí, exactamente. No, yo no voy a ir a verlo. Yo no voy a ir a verlo. Yo no voy a ir a verlo, rato. Me vayan a caer por ahí, ¿para qué quieren? No, sinceramente yo no me arriesgo ya a meterme porque me vayan a hacer daño. Ya saben que siempre yo tengo un protocolo de seguridad y el protocolo de seguridad que siempre tomo.
On the right, we see a barely visible white figure walking through the window. So, what do you think about it? Has he managed to capture a real ghost and strange inexplicable phenomena on the camera in this place? Or is it just a very well done hoax? Choose wisely. If you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit his YouTube channel Caballero Paranormal. Number 4. Our second video comes from the well-known YouTuber Dark Ghost Paranormal, who decided to return to the haunted house he had been to several times and caught strange inexplicable phenomenon. As usual, Dark Ghost spread his equipment and cameras all over the building upon his arrival. but he also decided to install one in the attic. While he was there, the camera on the first floor caught something strange.
Я не понял, это на чердаке? Ух ты. Все.
At the same time, when Darghost is in the attic, in one of the rooms, the clock suddenly falls and the sheet on the bed begins to move. But this incident was only the beginning, and a few minutes later, one of the cameras again captured the strange behavior of some objects.
Останавливаем, двигайся. Здесь.
At some point, a plastic object is launched into the air. The mirror begins to swing. One of the bags is moved by something or someone. The fridge door closes and opens, and we can see a barely noticeable shadow. But what happened next is even more chilling.
Если здесь кто-то есть из мира духов, дай мне знак. Это музыка, что ли, играет? Это реально музыка.
At some point, a door in one of the rooms began to close and open violently and with extreme speed. Then they stop as if nothing, but instead the bells in the next room begin to move without any contact, what makes Darghost consternation even more. After these strange incidents, he decides to go to sleep and leaves all the work to the cameras that record something again. While he is sleeping, on the wall we can see a small shadow moving back and forth, and the same bells that moved last time move again, which awakes Darghost. After this event, he goes to sleep again, but also this time the strange activity at home keeps him awake. The door in the next room starts to move, and then the next one just moves in his room, but with more force. And the strange shadow that we have seen several times has appeared again and awakes Darghost by dropping a plate on the ground. But the stranger definitely was a dark voice that we can hear a few moments after he checks what fell to the ground. And I also want to show you one more interesting find that I captured while watching this investigation.
Друзья, здесь вообще захоронение, и я не могу понять, как здесь вообще мог оказаться бес. Что-то вообще странное.
Behind his back, we can probably see his shadow, but something weird is happening to him. At the moment when he stands still and does not move, his shadow moves, which is quite weird. Probably nothing paranormal, but who knows. So what do you think, folks? Did Darghost, who went to this place once again, record a real ghost on the camera and confirm that the whole place is haunted? Or is it just a few ropes, a good acting, and a very well prepared hoax? You are the judges, you decide. I highly recommend watching this episode, 3 others recorded in this house, and visiting his YouTube channel Darghost Paranormal. Number 3. The next video comes from the Ghost of Carmel main YouTube channel, which you probably know well. This time we'll look at the latest video where we can see the activity recorded over several days.
Water's already cold, really.
these recordings, we can only hear some of the EVPs that he has managed to record, which are quite interesting and disturbing. But not only the voices he managed to record, but also something scary.
Hello?
This looked to be a small apparition peering through the stair rail.
What the hell are you? Honey, what the hell are you?
After we hear weird EVPs again and again, a shadow appears in front of the TV screen that literally disappears from his eyes a moment later. So, did he capture a real shadow man on his camera once again? Or all he's posting is hoax? The final decision is yours. If you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Number 2. The next video comes from the YouTube channel ZeroFoxFK. This is a short recording from the office, where at 3 AM a mysterious figure appeared on one of the cameras. In one of the camera recordings, we can see a dark silhouette appearing in the middle of the corridor. A real shadow man? Or a fake video? Decide, folks. Number 1. The last recording comes from the YouTube channel Ahab, which this time went to an abandoned building with a friend. As they explored the building, they repeatedly heard strange and inexplicable noises, and at some point, unexplained things started to happen in one of the rooms.
علق الكشاف. تعال بسم الله. فكرت بتحكي لي الكشاف. لا على الكشاف يبلش يشرب. شايف. طلع الريشة طلع. استنى شوي. بيلعبوا بالكبس. ما هم بيلعبوا بالكبس وبيشتغلوا. بسم الله الرحمن. أحسن. إيش؟ وكيف تغيرت باكو كشاف يشرب. ترى الغرفة هذيك قسما بالله والله بعدني بحكي بيستدرجوا فينا وحياة الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ايوه انسحب الكشاف من ايدي. تعال اطلع خلص اطلع.
The light in one of the rooms started to turn on and off. Then, the flashlight that his friend is holding in his hand is snatched from him by something. After this incident, they continued the investigation and explored other rooms until the camera captured something bizarre.
لا
انا بجذب يا رب العزة دي خفيف.
ما بدنا نصرخ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقسم بالله لحاله وحياة الله.
ايوه احسن.
In the room on the right, we can see a silhouette that is hiding behind the door. What do you folks think about it? Did they manage to record the real ghost on the camera and the building is haunted? Or is it just a hoax? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.